Hey YouTubers, all credit goes to Chris UK for supplying me this information. We're talking about chemtrails today. You're often attacked for even mentioning this word as a conspiracy theorist. Well, show them this video, folks. This is an article going back last year, 28th of March 2019, why surveillance companies' planes was flying over Cornwall in the night. So Renaissance Ventures is the company. Somebody had tracked their flights, and this is last year. And the Rhymes Cessna F406 Caravan 2 with the registration RAV6AF, taken off from Birmingham just after 8, largely flew over a rectangular area between Falmouth, Redruth, Portreath, St Austell, covering the Truro area and Roseland Peninsula. This Cessna aircraft, owned by Reconnaissance Ventures Limited, crisscrossed the sky throughout the evening. So you might just say that's a one-off. Maybe not, because what I'm going to show you now is a transparency notice of a contract between the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency in Southampton, a body governed by public law, a contract for the provision of aerial dispersant spray service, and the provision of a dispersant spray service in addition to the MCA's extant capability using aircraft fitted with a Tersus spray system to the value of £2 million. Now you can view this contract on this website. I'll give you all of the details and links in the description of this video. But someone's paying a lot of money to use a Tersus spray system, which is one of these. So what do you think is happening today then? Well, let's have a look at some flight paths on the flight radar from yesterday, a couple of days before, going back to the 10th of April. And Chris noticed from East Midlands Airport, we saw some planes doing some rather strange things. Let's go back to the 10th of April and have a look at the flight paths. Here we go. This will show you the entire path. So this is the west of England. I'm going to zoom out. It's the northwest. It's northwest of Wales, covering a pretty large area across Chester, Wrexham, Ellesmere Port. Some fairly decent sized towns in that area. So that was the 10th. Let's look at the 11th. And here we are on the east coast. This is near Norwich, Great Yarmouth, Lowestoft. These are sort of seaside towns, which you can see again come from the middle of England across from the East Midlands to the east coast. Now let's try the 14th. Now this is particularly interesting because we flew from East Midlands, we went up to York, we did a couple of passes, we went to Hartlepool and Middlesbrough, we flew all the way up to Scotland, we did Dundee, then Perth, then Kirkcaldy, then we did Dunfermline, Edinburgh, Stirling, Glasgow, East Kilbride, and we settled somewhere near Ayr. Interesting. Then we had a straightforward transfer flight, basically, from Scotland down back to East Midlands. And then look what happened the following day. We did some bigger cities: Leeds, Bradford, Keighley, Burnley, Halifax, Blackburn, Blackpool, Preston, Chorley. We hit quite a few on that day. And then finally, second part of the day, during the evening, you can see it going from East Midlands across and into the sort of mid area, Leicester, Nuneaton area. So what do you think is going on here, folks? Do you think these are normal flights? Do you think we should be using a Tersus spray system in a lockdown, where we should be doing either essential trips and businesses that offer essential services? What's going on behind our backs, people? Please share this far and wide and do your own research.